This is the Fantasy Roadshow.
Heyo, what's going on? Welcome into another episode of the Fantasy Roadshow. We are your hosts, per usual. It's Truck and Kulz. You can find me on Twitter at fantasy_trucker. You can find him on Twitter at Kulz_sports. Please support the show. Follow the show account as well at Fantasy Roadshow. Check out the Substack, thefantasyroadshow.substack.com. As always, this episode is brought to you by Rule One Proteins. Go to www.rule1proteins.com. Enter promo code ROADIES40 at checkout for 40% off. They got the best stuff on the market. Check them out. You won't be mad about it. Calls, how you doing today? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I am great. I just housed a burrito bowl from Chipotle, so I'm fueled up, ready to go for this great Thursday night football game.
Is this too bright?
No, you're all right.
Yeah. What do we got? We got Steelers against Levis. I'm gonna just fuck with this a little bit. Yeah, whatever. I had to make sure my LSU.
Wow, that is bright.
Yeah. I had to make sure my LSU was front and center this week. We got Bama week, so
yeah, big exciting weekend. We talked about it yesterday. Yeah, LSU at Bama. That's Saturday night, 6:30, right?
6:30, I believe.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's good. You're in Dayton. You're in Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm in Dayton, Ohio.
Flyers, home of the Flyers.
Yeah, the Dayton Flyers. Is that them?
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Not familiar.
You don't know the Dayton Flyers?
No.
Oh, no.
We're the
college
Dayton
basketball.
Flyers. Oh, college basketball.
University of Dayton.
Oh yeah. No, I get what you're saying now. I was thinking like some sort of semi-pro team in the league that I wasn't aware of.
Not a college basketball guy, just straight fantasy football.
No, I'm a college basketball guy, just not that deep in the college basketball. But maybe they'll change this year. Maybe. You never know.
There's always hope.
Yeah.
97. Well, what are you up to?
Nothing. Just getting ready for this game, man. We're here talking Thursday night football. We're talking
7:15 start.
Yes. Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Did you run through lineups to make sure you got anyone going?
I have DeAndre Hopkins.
Got
Hop. And that's about it. I don't have Henry. I did not pick up Will Levis in any leagues. And Steelers are not really in my lineups.
So kind of an off night for you, would you say?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking to see how well Levis does against the Steelers defense and how often he can get D-Hop the ball. So we'll see.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's talk this game before it starts. Let me log on our little pick'em, make sure I got this one.
Oh, that's a good call.
Who do you got?
I have Steelers winning this game. It's going to be an ugly game.
You had the Titans last time we talked. No.
I just said that I think the Steelers defense is going to give Levis trouble, and I just don't think I don't like either offense really. But yeah,
I thought you were all aboard the Levis train. We talked on podcast yesterday, and you were for the boys, aka Titans.
No, that was just more so. I'm for DeAndre Hopkins. I think D-Hop is going to have a good game today, regardless of Will Levis struggles or not.
Okay, I genuinely don't remember. I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So I believe I did pick the Steelers to win this game.
I just checked.
I'm guessing you do as well.
Yeah, I have the Steelers. Tomlin at home short week preparing against a rookie quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I have my super contest at 2.5. I have them. I have them in that, so it's kind of a big game for me. Steelers.
Yeah.
I will be.
Is Kenny
Steelers live on
Kenny Pickett is playing, right?
Kenny Pickett is playing. I had a interesting decision. I had Deontay or Pickens. I needed to make a decision there. What would you have done? My decision's already made.
Yeah, I'm assuming you went with Pickens. And last week, I don't know, man. 14 targets last week. I think that was a bit fluky. I don't think it'll be that drastic this game. I think it'll be more evenly split with the targets. But, yeah, I'd probably go Pickens for the upside. He's just a better receiver.
Yeah, you assumed wrong. I went Deontay. I like the amount of targets that he's getting, and I think he has a higher floor, and I actually think he scores a touchdown tonight.
Whoa.
Plus 240 anytime touchdown, Deontay Johnson. Get on
it. All right. The Kulz lock of the game right there?
No, with the 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Is the lock of the game. It's in my super contest. I don't necessarily call it a lock, but I like it a lot enough to play it in a super contest that I take very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're both riding with the Steelers today, and we'll see how this goes. The Steelers.
It's one of Tomlin's. What did he say? It was badass. I think his saying is pressure. I heard it tonight from Sherman on the pregame. Pressure is relevant. You're either applying it or you're either feeling it or applying it, something like that. I was like, damn, that's badass.
Oh, I must have missed that. I just turned the stream on probably
Tomlin
5 minutes ago. So
pressure quote. Let's see if it's like one of his Tomlinisms.
Yeah, the Tomlinisms. Those are great.
I don't know. Well, hopefully I can find it because it was badass. Ready to apply pressure. Anyways, I'm gonna do 2 reviews here tonight because I have to take both tonight. I just feel like I need to take them tonight. So we're gonna start off. I've already done this product before. I did the sour watermelon version, but I have an entire case of this because I take it. The essential aminos, and it's for muscle recovery and hydration, electrolytes for hydration, as I mentioned earlier. But so I'm taking it currently because I had a pretty aggressive leg workout earlier today, and I'm gonna need it because it's gonna hurt. Like, dude, I was watching the McAfee show, and I fucking heard JJ Watt talking to AJ Hawk about like getting under the squat rack, and I was like, oh, tomorrow it's going down. They fired me up, and I absolutely went ham in the squat rack.
Nice.
So gonna have to do a little bit of muscle recovery, a little bit of hydration here right now. So I figured, hey, let's save it for on stream. Give a review for a new flavor, Blue Raz Lemonade.
Blue Raz Lemonade. That sounds delicious.
It is delicious. I've had
it. Normally it's a blue raz, but you add that lemonade in there, and I think that's a nice touch by Rule 1 Protein.
Yeah, their blue raz pre-workout, the blue raspberry pre-workout is crack. It's literally I said this, like the same taste engineers as Jolly Rancher, so it tastes like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, and is just so good. So I don't know if that's still the same. I would imagine, but roll tide.
Be quiet.
Roll tide. I don't give a shit.
You riding with Alabama this week?
I don't care. I don't care about any Alabama shit talk at all.
Okay, you're pretty confident rolling into this matchup.
No, I just don't care about.
Gotcha.
Alabama shit talk. It just doesn't bother me. Like, yeah, they're better than us. Yeah. That's how a lot of LSU fans aren't that way. I am. I always explain it as I didn't grow up an LSU fan. I
Yeah,
I'm an
no, you
LSU
didn't.
fan because I went to school there and graduated from there.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a Louisiana, like cut myself and there's purple blood, like purple and gold blood. Like it's just not, I didn't grow up that way. Louisiana, the fan base is passionate, man. Like incredibly, like
Yes.
that is, if you wear LSU anywhere in the world, in the United States, you'll hear someone say "Go Tigers." Like
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Like you hear it everywhere. It's people are very proud. They wear, I am proud of LSU and our football program and everything like that. But I'm not. I just didn't grow. It's different. You know what I mean? So I am a different type of sports fan where I'm only loyal to a few different organizations. Like LSU being one of those, but I still like Alabama. I still appreciate good programs and think like programs that are run well and good for the sport. So Alabama, I respect them. I think Tuscaloosa is a shithole, and people at Alabama people like to say like Tuscaloosa is amazing, but it's not. It's a shithole.
Have you
So
ever been out
that's
there?
yeah, I have freshman year.
Oh, nice.
I could
Did
tell
you
you
go for
some
a game?
yeah, freshman year, LSU, Alabama. I can tell you some off-camera stories for sure.
I know you got some crazy stories from those college days, so
Yeah,
those are always
I got
entertaining.
some good Tuscaloosa stories freshman year. That's the
Nice.
one thing they do correct is like they spent their fraternity scene is like crazy, like the dues and everything is just nuts.
Yeah.
So their parties are insane, huge, big time acts will play at fraternity houses for a big weekend. So we like saw Pretty Lights there,
Oh, wow.
which was fucking sick our freshman year. But anyways,
Yeah, Pretty Lights was huge back then too.
dude, huge. We were like in terms of electronic music in college, we were like in the heyday of it. And then
Yes.
down in the South and in like New Orleans, there was acts constantly coming down. So I would be lying if I didn't say I went to quite a few raves in college.
Back when Dead Mouse was popping.
That was actually even before Dead Mouse, man. It was like Tiesto, Armin van Buren,
Yeah.
Swedish House Mafia, like
Yeah.
uh, Flux Pavilion,
Yeah.
fucking who's the original? That's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to look it up. The original EDM.
I can't even
Original
think of who you're
EDM.
referring to.
Like
B-Corp, help us out.
EDM. He doesn't know. This is killing me, man. But I got them all in front of you right now. No, but oh my gosh. Avicii, Marshmello, Tiesto, Calvin Harris. No. Like literally the original.
Those are all a little bit later. Yeah, when you say original, I think of Pretty Lights. I think of Skrillex. Skrillex was like the first.
They wear the masks. They're on that like huge commercial. Literally the original.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk, dude.
Yeah.
Daft Punk. They're the originals. All right, so here we go. Blue raspberry lemonade, essential amino, like I said, muscle recovery and hydration. That's why I'm taking it. Blue ras lemonade.
Yeah, I'd be really interested to see how this one tastes.
Oh, it's absolute fire.
Yeah.
It's the best tasting. There we go. Naji. The game started. Best tasting supplements out there. I mean, these are literally a treat. You know what I mean? Like when you get on the protein, it's like you're getting ready for a dessert. You're like, oh, it's not just some chalky bullshit fucking brand that you found. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're out there just drinking some regular protein with that chocolate flavor or
just like just dry powder, like fucking gross. Rule 1 is highest quality. 40% off roadies 40. I'll do a protein here in a little bit. I'll do one at the end of the show. Oh my god, dude. Well,
So where are you at in the stream? Let's cover that right away.
3rd and 6. I was going to ask.
3rd and 6. They're running the first play for me.
Well,
that is not good.
That is not good.
Let me try a different stream. I'll try are you watching the regular one or are you watching the alternate broadcast?
I can watch alternate, but I'm watching the regular.
Well, I'm going to turn on the alternate broadcast to see if I can jump ahead here. Nope, I fell behind even more. All right, well, I got the alternate on.
A-Rob, first down. Allen Robinson is fucking back.
Yeah, let's see if the Steelers offense looks any different today. Let's see some big plays. You know, a lot of the pre-game talk was about them not really having an identity, and I think they definitely need one. Tell Shade to hop on with us.
I will. Jalen Warren, there's a snag. Yeah, so good. And it's a great product too. This one, like I said, I take it anytime I have a big lift and I know I'm going to be sore and or tonight I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
So I just take it for that. And I imagine it's the same for anything. If you're a biker, if you cycle, you go on a big ride, you know you're going to be sore the next day. Take some of this and you're good.
We have the Steelers defense playing in a big matchup this week too.
Is that in BML?
Yep.
Miss you, Shade. Need to have you on again soon. Oh yeah, did you see my text about a little teaser for later? Having the fantasy chef on for a special,
you want to make an
special
announcement?
episode? No. I was just making sure you saw that because we need to lock it in.
Yeah.
So that might have to be a weekend for you because, well, I guess you don't have to cook along if you don't want.
No, I'd like to. I mean, I'm big in cooking, so
yeah. So that a weekend might be better. Yeah.
So I made a decision in one of my other leagues. Let me know how you think I did here. I started Chuba Hubbard over Jalen Warren. Do you think I made the right decision or not?
I think you did.
Okay.
I do.
B Cork, no, I'm trolling. My father-in-law loves them, and I text him "Go Tigers" every day this week.
Good.
Nice. Way to go, B Cork.
Did Tigers. You tell? It's this. It's go Tigers though. Got to hit them with the GAUX. B Cork, did you tell him that your favorite podcast, big LSU fans? That's why.
That's awesome.
It looks like that big boy Washington's playing number 80.
Darnell.
Is he 80? That's definitely him. He's huge.
Oh, he's massive.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen any Victor Wembanyama?
I've been seeing a lot of Victor Wembanyama's.
Did I send you those pictures of him and KD?
Yes. Yeah, that was awesome.
Outstanding.
Him trying to shoot over Victor. Yeah, he's gonna be trouble, man, in the NBA.
Kenny.
This guy is
oh my god,
insane. I'm gonna try to go to a Bulls game this year where they're playing him and try to see him in person because it's just probably gonna be unreal.
I'll see him a few times this year. I'll get down into San Antonio to see him, but also they play in Austin 3 times this year.
Yes, you said San Antonio's not too far from you, right?
an hour and 15 maybe to the stadium.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, come
Not
on, pick
bad.
it. Ooh, steps up in the pocket, delivers it to Deontay. Deontay makes a fucking move, baby.
So Deontay Johnson's all the way back, huh?
Yeah, dude. He's a stud.
Yeah, 14 targets last week, 8 for 80 something.
He's always been such a stud, and everyone knocks him because he quote unquote can't score. He's gonna score tonight.
Yeah, he's terrible with touchdowns.
Yeah, but you know. Third and 2 on the 29. Oh, Deontay again. Deontay.
I don't know how you're so far ahead of me.
Dude, fucking D.D. Johnson. He's such a good route runner.
Yeah, he really is.
He just knows where that zone is, that pocket. Yeah, am I way ahead of you? It's gonna suck for you because I'm
so far ahead of me.
I'm just gonna spoil everything because of how far you are.
I don't really care.
And I got a bunch riding on this with Super Contest Deontay. There goes Najee. This is huge for underdog. Touchdown, Najee.
Heyo, let's go.
Let's go.
Do we have a decent exposure in Najee?
Oh yeah, we do. We have.
He was always our number one.
I have it running back right now because I'm working on that.
Yeah, he was always one of the first running backs we drafted after going wide receiver heavy early.
Najee, I can't. 20%. It's pretty good exposure.
Yeah, with like 40 teams.
He is our 11th highest.
Wow. What about running back?
11th highest running back.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant 11th highest player.
11th highest running back.
All right, well, the Steelers looked pretty good here in this first drive, huh?
Yep. I'm working on this doc here as we.
Yeah. What are you working on here?
I am working on. I have all of our exposure. I'm just updating all of their current rankings.
Okay.
So that is going to be. Honestly, it's going to be a better Substack article than it will be. Like, we're still going to talk it over and like talk through it, and it'll be interesting, but I think it's much easier and cooler to look at. So it'll be a really cool article. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't really been paying too much attention to our teams. Just kind of let the season develop and have you keep me in the loop.
I think that's smart of you. I try not to look during the slate. I try to wait until the week's over to look, which I usually am good at.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a good chance. We got a good chance this year, man. We have a lot of really good teams. So
we'll see.
You never know. You never know. All right, well, you want to start talking football games this week? We got a great slate of games for week 9. Really excited about these games. The first one is that Sunday morning game. What time is it at? It's 9:30 a.m. Central Standard.
Yep.
Or 8:30, 9:30 Eastern.
Gosh, Kamara's already the running back 6 after missing those games.
He missed, 3 games?
It's unreal.
Yeah. All right, that first game, we got the Miami Dolphins are 6-2 taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who are also 6-2. Juggernaut matchup in this the first game on Sunday. This could go either way to me. I'm gonna slide with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the defense is better than the Dolphins' defense, and Mahomes in this offense is just rolling. So I think the Chiefs get a big win against the Dolphins. How do you see that game playing out?
Mahomes in the offense is not rolling.
Yeah, they are.
They just came off a horrible game. They lost to the Browns, the Broncos.
Oh, well, yeah. He Patrick Mahomes was sick prior to that game at full health. The Chiefs were rolling.
Got fucked by the Jets like a couple weeks before. I would not say that the Chiefs offense is rolling. I would say that they are still figuring it out for sure. I mean, they got, he was sick and he wasn't clearly the same, but they're figuring it out. There's in order for me to give them the rolling, the Chiefs are rolling status, they need to be like figured out, like, which I think they're getting there. You know, MVS is going to be their deep threat. Cole is going to take those like screen and runs. Rashee Rice is going to be their main receiving option. That they're definitely figuring it out still.
Yeah,
I did tell him to stay hydrated with Rule 1 protein, save 40% with. Let's go, B Cork.
Josh, welcome to the stream. Thanks for your question. Would you do this trade in a 20-man team PPR? Aaron Jones and Demario Douglas for Josh Jacobs and Josh Reynolds. My roster is Lamar, Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones, Tyreek, Christian Kirk, Kittle, and Jacoby.
Yes.
Yeah, I would do that as well. Yeah, Josh
100.
Jacobs is the best player in that trade. Aaron Jones has been struggling with the struggling Packers offense, and
100%,
I would do that one, Josh. Yeah. Go for it. Make your team better, buddy.
Yeah, 100%. Did you just buddy him? Don't buddy him.
I don't say that in a condescending manner. I say buddy as a term of endearment.
All right,
Josh, you're one of the buddies, Josh. Don't worry. Don't let Kulz downplay that compliment.
I love to make you seem like the dick when you're not to the roadies.
Right? I'm not trying to be. I love the roadies out there.
But I have the Chiefs as well.
B Cork's one of my best friends.
B Cork is one of your best friends. I have the Chiefs here as well. I just don't. We haven't seen the Dolphins beat good teams yet. So I think it's a good bounce back spot for the Chiefs. Anytime. I forget what. One of these days, maybe I'll, get all these stats ready for when I'm talking. But I know Mahomes' record when under a field goal, it's pretty significant. 60-something%. So I like Chiefs
when they win by under a field goal?
No, when they're favored by under a field goal.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're favored by 1.5. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So TJ Watt just had a nice hit on pressure, late hit on Levis. Little welcome to the league.
Yeah, I think he is going to haunt Will Levis's dreams tonight. I think TJ Watt is going to eat.
Yeah, Levis can take hits. He's a big dude, but he's gonna get beat up.
Was that a sack or no?
No.
Oh, okay. I know he's one sack away from beating JJ Watt's record through the first 100 games, which is insane. This guy is on fire right now. On fire. All right, so this Dolphins-Chiefs game, do you think it's going to be high scoring? I do. I think it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, probably. Oof, good D. Oh, they call that a pass interference? That's bullshit. Yeah, I do think it is.
What's the over-under? Do you know off the top of your head, Mr. Gambler?
I thought it was 49.5, but I have to look at it.
49.5.
DraftKings. Mr. Gambler. 51 now.
51. Okay.
DraftKings Sportsbook. Oh, Pat Pete. They called it on Pete, dog. Go Tigers, Pat Peterson. What a beast. PB7. He was one of the best, one of the GOATs when I got to have the pleasure of going to college and seeing him play in person.
Yeah, how was that?
It's incredible. He's an awesome guy too. I've sat next to him on an airplane.
Patrick Peterson, you sat next to on an airplane?
Yeah, from Houston to Baton Rouge when I was in college. And I was wearing
just casually, like
we were sitting on the aisle together, and I was wearing pair of Jordans, and usually, like, I mean, I didn't stay when I fly. I typically stay in my lane. Don't really, not trying to
yourself.
Yeah, just trying to get from A to B. And I felt like someone kind of hit my arm. It was like nice Jordans, something like that. I don't know. And I look over, I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking Pat Pete, PP7. I was
man.
So we started talking. And usually, like, in that situation, like, the person in my shoes will fucking be all over him. You know what I mean? Like, just all over, asking questions. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's hard not to.
Yeah, for sure. But he was honestly like driving the conversation. So I was like, fuck yeah. Like we were cool. We were like, by the end of it, dude, he was like asking about, being a regular student at LSU, like in a fraternity scene, whatever, like getting that. He was really interested in that side of things. And we just had an awesome conversation, literally the entire flight from Houston to Baton Rouge, talked the entire time, and like got our, like, to the point where we were standing by the baggage claim, like still talking to each other, and then just being like, all right, we'll see you. Good. Have a good one.
Yeah.
It was really cool. He did not have to be that cool, but he was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome, dude.
He looks weird in the number 20.
I know, it's bad.
Yeah. I don't
we go 4th and 1. Wildcat. Derrick Henry. Oh, he's gonna get it. Yep. All right, first down. Titans. They're in
this alternate stream I'm watching. The camera is like completely off centered, so it's just showing the DBs, and like the ball is being hiked on the side of the TV. There's something seriously wrong with this alternate stream for Prime, so I might be changing that. But I was like, wait, what are they doing?
It's the whatever, the StatCast one, right?
Yeah, it is. It's the next gen stats, and for some reason their camera's just completely off. Like, this is atrocious.
That's funny. I just realized that was, I told that story horribly, but whatever.
It's all right.
It was just like
your point across.
Kind of a non-story. Yeah, it's just like a non-story that dragged on for too long.
Yeah, it's all good. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any questions. We're live here on YouTube at youtube.com/sportsethos. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell for our future episodes.
That's right. It's important to note that this is not straight podcast, because I get distracted and just it's different.
Yeah, we do still release this as a podcast, so I wonder how the people,
whatever. You said it the other day, and it was a perfect. They call that horse collar. It was the perfect. It was the perfect explanation of like what we do now. You're like, we started off as a podcast and sometimes did like YouTube, and now we're just like a YouTube live show.
Yeah. So we started as a podcast with a live show. Now we're a live show with a podcast. So that's essentially what we've evolved into.
It's definitely our style. So I definitely like it better. And I think people like the personable approach a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think so, too.
Putting a face to the name kind of thing. Titans are marching down, too. This game was supposed to be low scoring, isn't it? Wasn't it like a 37.5 or 36.5?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
37.5 was the over-under.
Yeah, it looks like that is going to be a over based on this first drive.
Yeah, there's some stat out there. Like, I'm not big in the gambling sphere, if you want to call it.
Sphere.
Sphere.
Sphincter.
But there was a stat out there. I heard Tone Diggs on the Pat McAfee show talk about it.
Oh, he's
How
trash.
the unders on primetime games this year it's like outrageous, the spread between
It's like
the unders.
72%.
Yeah, the unders are a smash for these primetime games. So
I can find it right now.
yeah, it was an interesting one for sure. So
They
it
went
made me
3-0 last week.
it made me want to bet on the under. So I'm kind of glad I didn't. The way this game is progressing.
Well, it's gonna that's a trend, right? And trends tend to level out at some point.
Yeah.
So if you're chasing it at this point, it's you could probably still get on it. Got him. Flag. Fucking A.
What down and distance is it?
Unders are 72, 49, and 1, 60% this season in the NFL season. Primetime unders.
Yeah, that's significant.
Primetime unders are 19 and 7, 73%.
Yeah, that's significant for sure. I'm sure the majority of the people are the public is on the under here.
Oh man, that SBF, he's going to be in jail for a long time.
SBF?
Sam Bankman-Fried, the FTX guy.
Who's
You don't know who that
the
is?
FTX guy?
Dude.
Well, the name doesn't ring a bell to me. I don't know the guy's name off the top of my head, but when you talk about FTX,
found guilty on all charges in his first criminal trial, up to 110 years.
Holy shit! Yeah, bye.
Was that a fucking face mask? I'm sure it was. 5 penalties this drive. They have previously had 5. Oh yeah, it was. They've had 5 all year, or 5.1 per game all year, and 5 already.
What number was it on? 24.
Hopkins throwing. Nope. He's so athletic though. We'll still get yards. God. What'd you say?
The hands to the face, that was on 24, Joey Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They just called it.
Yeah, fucking 3rd and whatever. Sack. Call it back. All right, Chiefs.
Back to
Falcons,
back
Vikings.
to the Chiefs-Dolphins game. Start everybody in this game. Like, this game is going to be awesome. I can't wait to wake up and watch this one by itself before the 12 o'clock hits. And this is going to be a great game. Great game.
Vikings, Falcons.
That's the next one?
Yep.
I'm pulling it up now. Vikings and Falcons are both 4-4. It's in Atlanta. Do we have any updates on Jaren Hall or Josh Dobbs?
Nope. Not that I saw. Do. Beep. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Come on now, Steele. They're probably going to run it if they're smart. Two down territory.
Yeah, it says Jaren Hall is expected to start in week 9. Kevin O'Connell announced the team plans to start rookie Jaren Hall against the Falcons.
Yeah, I thought so. Got him. Oh, flag. There goes TJ Watt's sack. He did it without a helmet.
I can't wait to watch this now.
Dude, the lineman rips his helmet off and he still gets the sack and then stands up and flexes.
Yeah. Josh, another question. Would you trade Jacoby for DK?
4th
Jacoby
down.
Myers for DK Metcalf? Yes. Kulz, what do you think about this one?
Go. No. Wait, yes. I would want DK.
Yes, DK for Jacoby seems like a smash and grab for me.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Look at him go. That sack was nasty without the helmet. This Falcons-Vikings game, the Falcons announced that Taylor Heineke is getting the start this game, and I think it's a good spot for him to start. It's in Atlanta against the Minnesota Vikings defense, which is pretty susceptible, and I think the Falcons win this game. I don't have much confidence in Jaron Hall. I am avoiding all Vikings pass catchers and running backs for that matter. This Falcons defense is a lot better than people think. And yeah, do we have any update on Drake London? He's definitely not
Didn't
playing.
practice again.
Didn't practice again.
I would not count on him to play.
Okay. Yeah, dealing
first
with
week of a
issue.
groin injury. I'm not expecting him to play.
Yeah. Well, then, we talked about it yesterday in our red light, green light episode. That means I think Kyle Pitts probably has a good game. Taylor Heineke is going to be trying to get him involved. Look at you smiling over there.
I don't know, man. He's your red light.
Yeah, well, that was.
I'm going to make a graphic. I'm going to make our graphics for that, and I'm going to put Pitts on there for you.
Oh, will you? Oh, will you? I can change it in real time.
You're not going to know when I do it, and then I'm going to immediately.
Well,
post it
the other
to
thing
Instagram.
too, Kulz, with our Instagram graphics,
yeah,
those red light, green light. We need to find a good way to do it because it doesn't look like it needs to look symmetrical. And a lot of our picks are kind of just all over the place with how many players we have at each. Like
it needs to look symmetrical, in your opinion.
Well, a visually appealing graphic for Instagram. That's what I'm basing it on. You know what I mean?
In your opinion.
Yeah. Yes,
right?
I think graphics on Instagram should be visually appealing.
In your opinion, in your opinion, that is visually appealing.
Yes. Yeah. I would say that. In my opinion. Yeah.
So don't say it as it's fact, because there is a thing called abstract art that some very famous artists have become very well known for their abstract art. And by the way,
our red light, green light graphics are
AM.
abstract art. The game's at 8:30 a.m. Yeah. When I said 9:30, I just realized I'm in the Eastern time zone currently. So,
speaking of abstract art, have you ever seen the movie The Accountant with Ben Affleck and Anna Kendrick?
Yes.
Good movie. Good movie.
Did you just watch it?
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben Affleck's a good actor.
It's on Amazon Prime Video, and I watched it. It was outstanding.
Yeah. You asked me, we had a conversation a while back about a series that I thought you would enjoy. Yeah, and I was having a hard time trying to. No, I still don't remember it. But I did say that you would like it. So there's certain shows that I know are your style, like that. What was that one I showed you last year where it's like The Retreat and everyone's doing they're dosing everybody with mushrooms?
Yeah.
What was that show?
Nicole Kidman.
Yes. Yeah, that was a good one. So yeah, I know your taste in TV shows, and I'm trying to think of the one.
And Raymond's brother. What's his name?
Raymond's brother.
Everyone loves.
Oh yes, everybody. Yes, you're right. Yeah. I don't know that guy's name, but everybody loves Raymond's brother. That's all you got to say, and people have that image. So
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting game. I have the home team, Falcons at home against Jaron Hall. I just think they're going to win. Hopefully Heineke supports, the big three for the Falcons a little bit more than Ritter was able to. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I could see this being a big game for I think one of your green light running backs, Bijan.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting terrible reception in this hotel.
Yeah, I know. It's super laggy.
The TV quality is... Huh?
The feed is kind of laggy. I'm interested to see what people see as well. But
so your feed is laggy as well?
Yeah. Yours is?
Oh, wow.
You
Okay,
you,
cool.
you
Yeah.
get that on the screen? You get that? No, I'm
Yeah, it's
talking about like
pixelated.
you here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about you on YouTube TV. I was like, there's no way he's like that, like happy about him being laggy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
No.
TV, and I'm thinking like we're both lagging on the stream. That's funny.
So yeah, I have Falcons at home. That's the storyline there is can Heineke get Pitts, Bijan, eventually London going? He's a little bit more of a gunslinger, so I would say he should be able to. But a lot of that comes down to coaching. So, he's got to open things up more towards his big three as well. So
Now let me.
I have the Falcons winning that game.
Yes, so do I. Let me ask you a quick hypothetical question.
Okay.
Jaron Hall.
Yep.
Say he goes out there and throws 300 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Does he get to start the week after?
Yeah, for sure.
And then Josh Dobbs is the backup. I mean, they basically traded nothing for Josh Dobbs, so they don't have any investment in him. So,
I mean, regardless,
you think if Jaron Hall goes out there and has a great game against the Falcons defense, you think he earns the starting role?
For sure.
Do you think he's capable?
See, but I think starting role, I think we define that differently because you said that the other night with Heineke. You're like, Heineke won the starting job. And I don't think he won shit just because he's starting a game. I don't consider that a starter or like the starting role. I think he's got first shot, Jaron Hall can go out that second game, have a fucking horrible first half, and Dobbs will be right in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I QB1. I think of starting role as like QB1, and I think of QB1 as like this is my fucking job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think Purdy was QB1 until I saw that how the offseason went and won that job. Like he's pretty much quarterback all year. You know what I mean? So unless Purdy loses the next 3 games and loses 6 straight, like then where there's a conversation. But I mean, so Heineke's leash is short. So is Hall. Like Hall's obviously he can win a job, but there's nothing he can do in one game to win the true starter.
Yeah, for me, it's hard because when coaches roll out a young quarterback in the beginning of the season and he struggles through the first half, when they go to sit him and start the backup, it's hard for him to go back and forth. It just looks, inadequate for coachings. And, Arthur Smith is on the hot seat.
Inadequate for coaching, you think?
Yeah, like it shows a type of inadequacy as in making decisions. And once you pull that guy,
well, here's the issue.
It's hard to go back to him. You know what I mean?
The issue is a lot of times if coaches feel a hot seat, they go with that young guy because it buys them time.
Yeah.
And then they stunt the development of them for starting them too early. But there's different philosophies. There's different philosophies.
Yeah, they
put the young guy in there and let him learn by, throwing him in the fire. And the only way he's going to be able to learn the speed of the NFL is by feeling the speed of the NFL. And then there's the philosophy of, put some training wheels on him, let him really learn how to be a true professional, let him learn the offense like the back of his hand, and then when we think he's ready, put him in. So, there's different coaching philosophies behind it. As of most recently, making them learn by throwing them in the fire has been the more, common market philosophy, if you will.
Yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with their position right now in their division. They're number 1 in the NFC South. and they have a legitimate chance of winning this division. Yeah, the Falcons are the number 1 team in the NFC South right now.
Yeah, so you're saying
it makes sense to go to Heineke because your quarterback is struggling. If you're out of the contention for the division, it's Ritter.
And what are you saying
about
that it illegitimizes Ritter is what you're saying? Or it illegitimizes Arthur Smith, or it's harder? I don't understand.
It's harder to go back to Ritter after you've made the move and you're in first place in the division.
Like this season Heineke, or just period?
Until they're out of the race. Like if they're still in contention for winning this division, it's Heineke's job, in my opinion. You don't go back to Ritter until you're completely out of the division.
Yeah. Yeah. But like next year, you're not necessarily married. Like next in the off, like you can still go back to Ritter like in the future. And
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just talking in regards to the rest of the season.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so start your Bijan. You like the tight ends, Jonnu and
no, I don't like
Kyle
anything
Pitts?
about Jonnu.
You don't like anything about Jonnu. Well, without Drake London, I think both tight ends are in play.
Good for you.
Okay, sure.
I'm ready for the Cardinals Browns. I said my piece there.
Okay.
Unless you have more to talk about.
No, there's
Hopkins. Ooh, happy.
Big play.
I would say so. That was a nice throw. Good for.
Yeah, I'm still looking at Derrick Henry run the ball. Cleveland Browns are at home against the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are 1-7. Browns are 4-3.
Yeah.
We have Clayton Tune as the starting quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals.
I think he's going to get tuned up. I think he's going to get fucking tuned up by Myles Garrett.
Oh, there we go. Hopkins. Great play. You were correct. Yes, I agree with you. I am nervous having any Cardinals offensive players in my lineup.
Yeah, I'm not starting a single one.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with your boy Marty D? He's had 2 straight do not practices.
I'm looking into it right now.
He hasn't practiced the last 2 days.
Yeah, dealing with a toe injury.
Little turf toe,
huh?
I mean, he's too young to just be taking days of rest, so he's got to be actually injured.
Yeah, no, it is definitely a toe injury.
So Keontae Ingram, Damian Williams.
Yeah, that's even more of a reason to fade the Cardinals, in my opinion.
I don't think it's more of a reason. I think they're all shitty. So it's one shitty running back to the next.
Yeah.
Marty D is not good.
No, he's not.
I think it's more about Clayton Tune trying to get away from Myles Garrett rushing him.
Yeah, that's going to be challenging.
So yeah, I have the Browns. This is my survivor pick for the week. I was between the Saints against the Bears and Browns against the Cardinals. I am taking the Browns against the Cardinals. Tune against the Browns defense. I want every part of that. So I'm going Browns. Survivor.
I'm going Browns as well. Looks like Deshaun Watson is not sure he'll play in week 9. He's been throwing at practice, but that's just part of the progression. It's no indication that he's going to play this week. So
didn't
looks like
PJ Walker
get again?
Didn't he get hurt though? Last game?
No.
He did not get hurt at all.
No.
Full practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still
I see
like
nothing on his.
One of my leagues. I had to pick up a kicker. What league was that? Whatever. But picked up
Dustin
Hopkins, and I have Browns D. So I'm really excited for.
Yeah,
That's like a
those
solid.
are
I
two
think
great plays.
game script. Give me that. So. Yeah, that's what I have.
All right. What about this running game for the Browns? We got Jerome Ford. I'm going to look into him, see if he's progressing to playing. I know he was a late addition to the injury report. Limited practice on Thursday today.
Here we go. Trade Pollard, Adams, and Laporta for Kamara, Kittle, and Metcalf. Kamara. Oof. I have Kelsey, Eckler, Brees, Jacobs, Diggs, Cup, Amon-Ra. So you would be trading away Laporta, right?
Yes, he will be trading away Laporta.
Well, why don't you try to leave Kittle out of it and get another asset since you have Kelsey and you don't need another tight end? Like, if you currently have Kelsey and Laporta, use Laporta to get better in another area. You don't need Kittle, I guess, because the guy doesn't want both of them. Yeah, but I would still try to get deeper at another position.
Yeah, and if you ever need a sub for Kittle or for Kelsey, you can always grab one off the waiver.
Yeah, tell him to get fucked and trade Kittle to someone else. You don't need to worry about his roster build. I would try to get deeper at another position, leave Kittle out of it. I'm sure he wants Laporta bad, and then he's buying low on the other two. Kamara is the best player in the trade in my mind. So if you could replace Kittle for a different depth piece, that's pretty good. I like it a lot. I mean, Eckler, Brees. I love the idea of starting Kelsey, Brees, Eckler, Kamara, Diggs.
Yeah,
Amon-Ra.
How many flex spots in this league? Because you have your team is stacked.
Do you want to jerk his team off?
No, I'm just saying he's got a great team. Thank you for your question, Aaron.
Aaron Elledge, great question. Thank you. Nino Pena, think Zach Moss would still be good with JT back. Ryan loves him.
I do. I'll talk about him real quick. I think Zach Moss has a legitimate role for the rest of the season. As we've seen through the few weeks that JT has been back. Last week,
he took an offer of Dobbs and Dillon for Moss. I mean, I would have done that too. Who is he?
Yeah, I know. That's what
I can do. Instead of Kittle, maybe Ridley. Do that, Aaron, for sure. I like that a lot. There's just Kittle does nothing for you. He's going to sit on your bench. Ridley, high upside play on a Jaguars team who's going to win a division, and honestly, they're going to be playing for a first round bye in the playoffs. So, yeah, I like that a lot. Just talk about Moss.
Yeah,
I don't know what this means, but
okay. Well, yeah, I like Moss the rest of this year. The only concerning thing to me is he played his lowest snap percentage last week. He played 39% of snaps, still had 11 carries. He broke off a 66-yarder and had a touchdown. He did get the touchdown at the goal line, which indicates that they are still giving him goal line carries. And yeah, I like Moss. I think Moss has a legitimate role for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I gave up Dobbs and Dillon because I'm stacked at wide receiver. So kind of just Dillon for Moss. That's not a good way to look at it at all. But yeah, I like the Dobbs and Dillon side. I mean, the only reason I would make that trade is if you really don't like the Packers. That's understandable. They have Jordan Love, who's been playing terrible. They look like a bad offense. So I understand fading just the whole offense for Moss, but I would never say I'm stacked somewhere. So I'm just going to throw in this piece.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's bad business.
Kulz, did you know the Colts are the only team in the NFL to score over 20 points in every game this season?
I didn't know that. I also wanted to say about Moss. Do you remember when you and B-Shade were like cracking, like teaming up on me, cracking on me, saying like, you think Moss is going to be good? Moss has never been good anywhere. It's Deion Jackson and Evan Hull's backfield. And I was like, okay, like I can't sit. You guys are just bullying me. Like I can't do anything about this. This is cool, but we'll see what happens. RB4 after eight weeks.
Yeah, he is. He has the fourth most rushing yards in the NFL right now. I was completely wrong in that take.
Shade because you guys were bullying me, and I'm like, dude, come on, you can't gang up on me. We're all just giving our takes here.
Yeah, no, we definitely ganged up on you.
I was like, you realize Evan Hull played running back at Northwestern. Like,
yeah, that was a swing and a miss. Zach Moss has been incredible, and I want to personally apologize for that, Kulz. So I'm sorry.
I thought about it the other night.
Just sat with you as you were laying in bed, like, man, they were ganging up on me for like Moss.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I guess I got the last laugh.
Yeah, you definitely did. Definitely did. All right, well, thank you guys for your questions.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Love them. Rams, Packers.
The Rams are 3-5, taking on the Packers, who are 2-5 in Green Bay. I mean, this Packers offense can't score a touchdown in the first half. They're averaging 3 points. The Rams have not been playing well lately. It is one of my favorite stats. It's hard to believe that an NFL team can't score over 3 points in the first two quarters. I currently have the Packers selected on this app on the Pick'em, and this is one I'm dancing with. The Packers are at home. They're due for a win. Is Stafford's going to play, right?
I don't think he is.
Really?
Really. I've been wrong before, but I don't think he is.
He did not practice today.
Yep. Which I don't think that's crazy telling. Like, he's a veteran quarterback. He doesn't need to be out there, but I'm still worried.
Yeah. They're looking for the swelling to go down in his thumb. So
kind of like Justin Fields. So do you think the Bears have a shot to make the playoffs?
No.
Dream is dead.
Yeah, the dream's been dead since week 1 for me. Been dead.
I got you kind of hyped for week 2.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, what a fucking play. Wow.
Who was it?
3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8 right now?
It was before that play.
It's 3rd and 8 for me right now. I thought I gained some traction on their stream.
No. I'm having a replay of that great play.
All right, so if Stafford doesn't play, it's Brett. I think his last name is pronounced Ripien.
Ripien. That's a great name.
Yeah.
It's better than Ripien.
Rip it, Lotto. Rip it. Brett Ripien is going to get the start if Stafford is unable to play, and we think that Stafford is not going to play. Oh, wow. Okay, I just saw the play that you reacted to.
It's a good play by the defender.
Yeah, it was. So, yeah, that gives me a lot of pause for this Rams offense.
If Stafford
I think
plays,
that's
you're
why.
taking the Rams. If he doesn't, you're taking the Packers.
Here's the thing with Stafford. If he does play, he's not 100%. I think that's a foregone conclusion that there is no chance of him being 100% in this game.
Yeah, but if it's his throwing hand, right? Obviously.
Yes.
So if he plays, he's not 100%, of course, but can grip the ball and throw it.
Yeah, he's not going to play if he can't grip it and throw it. So
so it's not like he's injured his ankle. He's going to be hobbled, right? It's his, he's maybe limits his deep ball, like if it's a bad injury, but if he's able to throw, he's going to throw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, at least.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck it. I'm taking the Packers. Is that who you're taking this matchup?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, this is such a badass mic if you talk like right into it.
Are you happy that we got them?
Yeah, they're awesome, but
yeah.
It's crazy.
It's awesome. You're going to start doing ASMR videos?
I understand it now. Maybe.
Oh, man. There's some pretty wacky people doing ASMR videos on TikTok. You just scrolling through and it's like very, very out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I told you I met
all right, so
I met a death metal singer last week, and he does some pretty crazy shit into these mics.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, you were trying to show me him on Instagram.
Yeah, thanks for watching that video I sent you.
I couldn't watch it. I don't have an Instagram right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember my login. I got to redo that one. So anyway, so we're both on the Packers this weekend. I think they get a big win at home. Does Aaron Jones get more carries this week? Is he involved more?
I was not happy to see that he was wearing a red shirt. Right.
Yeah, let me look into that, see how he's progressing. Was he a red shirt today or no?
I don't know. I just saw it yesterday.
Yeah, he remains limited due to a hamstring issue.
Yeah, so I mean update. That is a worry to me.
Yep. Yeah, if he plays, don't start him in your lineups.
This has been a good couple drives for the primetime under.
Yeah.
God, Hopkins is a beast. He's such
so
a
good.
beast. I've always been a huge fan. I got to see in person a lot of his career. Very lucky.
In what way?
When I was living in Houston, I went to every game for 3 years, except for one Thanksgiving game when I was back in Chicago, including the playoffs.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And that was Hopkins and JJ Watt when they were in the playoffs every year, and then it would get destroyed.
That was before Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, unfortunately. They would have fucking won a Super Bowl if they had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
JJ Watt was MVP.
Yeah. Yeah, JJ Watt was
the
incredible.
Place would absolutely erupt.
Turn down for what?
Dude, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. That was a very, very fun time.
Christian Watson, he's fully back and healthy, but has not been producing.
Yeah. I mean,
6 points last week, 5 points.
Kind of fully back. He's like probably still limited in his snaps. He's not on the field like the entire game. I think he came out for a little bit last game as well.
Let's see, what was his
That's why Dobbs in that touchdown. Yeah, his snap percentage has to be low.
88% in week 7, 82% in week 8.
Yeah, he came out a little bit. Whenever Dobbs had that touchdown, he came off the field.
Yeah.
And, Levis.
If Christian Watson's 100%, he's in the 90s for snap percentage for sure.
This is one of Levis's not smart rookie decisions here.
Oh, am I gonna watch it right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Romeo Dobbs seems like the guy to play if you're going to play a Packer, 11 points last week, 11 points the week before.
Was that
Scores
it?
his 5th touchdown of the season last week.
Yeah, that was a fumble. I was going to say.
Are you talking about the sack?
Yeah, but he threw it behind him. That's a fumble.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Fuck.
Do you like AJ Dillon this week? Last week, 5 targets, 5 receptions, 41 yards.
Yeah.
But he had 6 carries for 11 yards.
Yeah, he's good. I don't hate him.
Yeah, running back, his last 3 weeks, running back 24, running back 22, running back 13.
Yeah. It's decent.
RB2 consistently over the last 3 weeks. Yeah, so I'm okay starting AJ Dillon and Romeo Dobbs this week. I would be okay, hypothetically speaking, of course. That was a loud gulp in the microphone.
Yeah,
you ever do those? You ever do those beatboxing?
No. Victorious.
All right, so we're both on the Packers. I like AJ Dillon and Romeo Dobbs. Still hard to trust Jordan Love. Let's see if the Packers can make any improvements with their offense. Next game, we have the Washington Commanders are 3-5 taking on the New England Patriots, who are 2-6 in Foxborough. The Commanders last week against the Eagles did pretty well. For some reason, they just performed well against the Eagles. They almost won the 2 games they played. Sam Howell almost throws 400 yards and 4 touchdowns last week. I think I like the Commanders in this game, man. But it is the Patriots at home. I'm going to take a guess and say you have the Patriots.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure do.
And why is that? What's your reasoning?
Because they're gonna win. What is my reasoning? I think that Hopkins, I like Patriots at home. Belichick preparing against a young quarterback who gets sacked more than any other quarterback in the NFL. Mac Jones is not like he's competent.
He's been sacked 41 times. Sam Howell has been sacked. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a good spot for the Patriots to get a win. So
yeah, they sure need it, man. They sure need it.
They would rather not, but they're going to. The Commanders are not good. They just traded their 2 best defensive players.
Yeah. Traded Chase Young to the 49ers and Montez Sweat to the Bears.
Yeah, like the Commanders are not as far away as some of the teams that we're talking about. But they're also not like they're still in rebuild mode. So
well, Well, yeah, you got a new owner. They're probably going to have a new coach
exactly.
next year.
Yeah, exactly. So when that's the case, you're not necessarily like, just because you almost beat the Eagles a couple times doesn't mean you're a good team that's going to win games.
Yeah, I don't think they have a shot at the playoffs this year at all.
Yeah.
I
mean, they just
sitting in
sold
third
their
in their
two.
division right now.
Yeah, and they just sold their two, best defenders. So,
yeah.
Oof. All right, here
Yeah,
we go.
you're-
Second and goal on the 4. What were we going to say?
You're talking me into taking the Patriots here. I forgot to take into account they just traded away their 2 best defenders.
Well, that's a pretty significant part.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Pretty significant.
Oof. Levis rushes down to the 3, 2.5, 3. Watt gets him.
Touchdown incoming from Derrick Henry, I'm sure.
More about to find out. I would run it twice with him.
Yeah,
I would have.
well.
He just missed a touchdown pass to Hopkins.
Fuck.
I mean, you would have had to drop it in there, but it was wide open. All right, running formation, third and goal on the 2. Oof, motion to the left. Henry gets the ball, got him. Ooh, second effort, gets in the end zone, touchdown.
Oh,
he's so big.
He's a defensive end running the ball.
He's so big. 10% ownership in Underdog.
Derrick Henry?
Yep.
Really? That I did not remember. Oh, you know what? I do remember that. That was a common decision we were making with Henry in that range.
Yep.
All right, Titans take control of the game, 10-7.
Oh, come on, Pittsburgh. Let's punch back here, baby.
Next game we have on the slate is the Chicago Bears. 2-6 taking on the New Orleans Saints, who are 4-4. It's in the Superdome. Tyson Bagent, the secret agent, T-Bag, is getting the start. Hopefully Justin Fields is back after this week. But I don't know how anybody could have faith in the Bears after watching them shit the bed against the Chargers last week in prime time. And I'm taking the Saints. Bears are down bad, and the Saints defense is absolutely legit. I'm not starting any Bears. Maybe DJ Moore. I'm not starting Cole Kmet. DJ Moore is probably going to get enough targets to be relevant in fantasy.
Yeah, I said.
And then the Saints, man.
I said earlier, Saints are still in consideration as my other survivor team. I just think they dominate.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot for a survivor pick.
Bagent's never. I'll probably end up taking the Browns if Tune is starting, but yeah. Bagent's never played in a atmosphere like this. Superdome at home. He's a Shepherd University. Like I said it yesterday on the podcast. This is a whole different beast. So he is not going to do well. Saints win.
Yeah. I would be avoiding Roshan Johnson, Deontay Johnson. I'm watching Deontay Johnson play. Oh my God, why can't I think of his name? Dante Foreman. There we go.
I'm going to grab protein to our second review.
Love it.
Talk about the Bears.
What? I don't want to talk about the Bears. Oh man, the Bears are so embarrassing. We trade away a second-round pick for.
Talk about the Chicago Bears.
I don't know what's up with Ryan Poles. His decision making makes little to no sense. You give up a second-round pick for a player that doesn't have a contract with us next year. There's no guarantee he's going to sign with the Bears. I don't know. That just if they sign him, we do have $110 million to spend next year, and they could just give him a bag, which I would assume is going to happen. But still, I don't know. It's just messy. It's a messy decision making by the front office, and the Bears continue to make trades that people are scratching their head at. So it's kind of on par, on brand, you would say. So Saints all day. Saints are going to win pretty big, I think, pretty handsomely. I wonder what the spread is. Let's take a look. 8.5. 8.5.
All righty. Next up on the agenda. Did you see that little Pickett highlight reel they just did?
Yeah.
Can't really blame Canada on those missed throws. They're bad misses.
Yeah.
All right. So here we got a little cookies and cream rule 1. This is Source 7 protein. Cookies and cream. This is a part of their gelato series.
Ooh.
So cookies and cream gelato. I have a pistachio sitting up there. I'm going to get this pistachio. What am I doing? I've been saving. I was literally about to say I've been saving it. I want to try it so bad, and I've been saving it to review it. So any flavor I haven't tried before, I've been saving to review it. So my first taste is on stream, obviously.
Of course.
Deontay. So let me do that. I'm an idiot. I'm going to do it with water, though. So it's going to change it a little bit, but whatever.
Oh, you don't have any almond milk?
No, I just had the last this morning, and I forgot I didn't have time to go to the store.
All right, well, let's see how it tastes with water.
All right, fuck it.
That Bears Saints, the largest spread of the weekend, 8.5. It's a bigger spread than the Cardinals Browns, which is that's alarming. How does Clayton Tune and the Cardinals have a less spread against the Browns than the Bears do with the Saints? Browns defense is better than the Saints. But I guess the Bears offense is worse. Yes, so pistachio gelato, when I used to work for Pinstripes, they used to do homemade gelato, and pistachio was one of their hot flavors they would do all the time. Pistachio gelato is delicious.
Is it really? I've heard such good things. I've never had it, so I was really excited when I saw this flavor. And we are about to try it out.
Yeah, you're not going to be disappointed. Pistachio gelato is awesome.
I'm so excited. Yeah. The Costello family, owners of Rule 1 Protein, Italian family. So they have a gelato series.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was not aware of the gelato series.
Yeah, Source 7. So they're they call a hit on the quarterback. Oh, Jeffrey Simmons is not going to like that. That was a bad call. Source 7 protein. It's a blend of 7 different proteins. So this has, a whey isolate, a little bit of casein, milk protein isolate. There's your boy, Jalen Warren. So there is a blend of 7 different types of protein. which I love the idea of that because you get, different sources of protein is always better.
Does it give a description of what proteins they're
Yeah, I just
combining?
listed them.
You just listed all 7?
You didn't hear me?
No. You did not just list all 7.
Yeah, I did. Not like all 7, but I was listing them.
Oh, okay.
There goes Jalen Warren again. I said whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, native whey protein isolate, micellar casein, milk protein isolate, pea protein, and whey protein hydrolysate. So a few different types of whey, a casein, milk protein, and a pea protein essentially is what that is.
Nice.
So that is what we're working with here.
Pistachio gelato.
Oof, let's see what it's up. Let's see what's up with this. And we have a Steelers driving. Oof. Najee gets the ball, doesn't do anything with it. 4th and goal on the 7. And here goes
to Warren, man. Jalen Warren's killing it right now.
Interesting. I didn't know this is what pistachio gelato tasted like. So I was curious of what it tasted like because I just don't know.
Yeah.
That's good. I need to try some pistachio gelato.
Have you ever seen the ice cream company Talenti?
Oh, man. That's good. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Talenti, they do a lot of really good gelato. I'm sure they have a pistachio flavor.
I'm going to have to try it out. That is really good. Tony. Chef's kiss.
Also calls, there is a Pinstripes in Fort Worth, Texas and Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't be going to either soon. Well, maybe soon.
Just keep it in mind. They got really good food, really good dessert. I don't want to give them a plug, but they are really good.
Yeah, fuck Pinstripes. We're not plugging them like that. Well, no, don't fuck them, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I still go there and eat all the time.
Are we vape guys now? We're just vaping on stream. We're promoting vapes to the kids.
No, we're not. I am currently enjoying a Mike Tyson vape. Frozen peach.
No free ads, bro. Gosh.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor. And we don't support vaping or anything in your lungs for that matter, kids.
There you go. Yeah, that spread for the Bears Saints game, dude, 8.5. It's the largest spread of the weekend.
Yep, that one and the Browns are the two big spreads. The other one is the Seahawks. Seahawks +6 at the Ravens. And yeah. It's gonna be an interesting week. I love it.
That leads into our next game. The Seahawks are 5-2, taking on the Ravens, who are 6-2. It's in Baltimore.
Yep.
Yeah, man, the Ravens are rolling, would you say?
Rolling. They might be the best team in the AFC right now.
I think that's an accurate statement. We'll see how the Chiefs do this week. Now that Patrick Mahomes is not sick, dealing with that illness, getting IVs left and right. Yeah, I like the Ravens to dominate this game against the Seahawks.
Pickett to Pickens.
Give me Gus Edwards, great play this week. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, all your Ravens. Lock them and load them.
Yeah, let's talk about how big of a bitch Odell is. How about that? Did you see him slam his helmet last week? Come
Yeah,
on,
he's
man.
he's a diva, dude. He's a little bitch. That's exactly what it is.
Chargers is my pick there, Mega Brick. I take the Chargers out of that list.
Yeah, Mega Brick question to help me pick a defense this week: Dallas, Chargers, Giants, Colts. Colts is going with the Chargers, taking on the Jets.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the Chargers are taking on the
Yeah,
Jets.
they are. Wait, let me take that back. Oops.
Yeah, I like. I think the Giants have a great game against the Raiders. I don't like the Dallas against the Eagles, and the Colts are taking on the Panthers. So I think the Giants are going to have
I'm
the
Giants
best.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Giants are the best play this week.
Giants
Mega
are the best
Brick.
play for sure. However, I think that firing makes me think the Raiders are going to win. We'll talk about it here a little bit later this episode, but Giants are still the best play.
Okay. Prediction on Howell this week. We did talk over the Commanders-Patriots game. Both Kulz and I are on the Patriots. However, I do think Howell is going to do enough to be a serviceable quarterback. Not in one quarterback leagues. I wouldn't start him, but I still think he has a productive day. Kulz, what do you think about Howell this week?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a very good Howell game. I think he's going to struggle against Belichick and the Patriots in New England. Oh, bad throw again from Kenny Pickett. God, Pickett. Like, you cannot blame the coordinator for these throws tonight.
Yeah. Did you hear a lot of the Pittsburgh fans out there are
Look at
saying
this.
that
I didn't see it
can't
yet.
see it yet. No.
That would have been tough to squeeze in there regardless. And, maybe he's just being conservative, but you didn't even make the right read. Cameron Hayward's sorry, I was frustrated.
It's okay. Mega Brick, thanks, guys. Last one. Keep them coming, Mega Brick. You got any questions?
Yeah, come on,
Hit us
Mega
up.
Brick.
Let's go.
One of our good friends is named Brick, so we are all about the Mega Brick.
Absolutely. Let us
You thought you
know what
liked
you got
that
on your
one,
mind.
did you? You like
I
that
do.
one?
Yeah.
Full
Brick out
PPR,
there.
start 3. Waddle, Godwin, Palmer, Higgins. Dude, come on. Dotson.
Pick 3 full PPR: Waddle, Godwin, Palmer, Higgins, Dotson.
Okay.
Waddle for sure. I think I'm Waddle, Godwin, Higgins. Kulz, what do you think? Pick 3.
I was just texting our Brick. I said there is a woman on stream messaging us named Mega Brick with the eyes emoji. Waddle, Godwin, Higgins are my 3.
Okay, we're on the same page then. Roadshow thinks Waddle, Godwin, and Higgins are better than Palmer and Dotson.
Yep.
And we would be starting those 3.
Yeah. Jets defense is scary. That's why I'm against Palmer and Higgins. I think that's going to be a shootout against Bills. So that's why I have Higgins over Palmer and Dotson. The other 2 are no-brainers.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Come
And
back
keep 'em
tonight
coming,
for
Maggie.
ASMR.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're taking the Ravens over the Seahawks?
Yes.
How do you think Geno Smith does this week? I don't like him. He's on my red light list.
I would say yellow light.
Caution.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you have a better option, take it. If he's your only play, oh well, you should do all right.
Yeah.
Oops.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then moving on to the next game, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3-4 taking on the Houston Texans, who are also 3-4. This is one of the games that can go either way. It's in Houston. I like the home team. I think the Texans win this game. Let's see what the spread is.
-3. 2.5 on DraftKings.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 points. Houston. Yeah, I think the Texans win this game, man. I think CJ Stroud has a good game against.
This is not what pistachios taste like, though.
No, actual pistachios do not taste like pistachio gelato. The hint of the flavor is definitely in there, but no, it's not like a direct comparison with the flavor of pistachios. And then,
however, if you put pistachios on top of the pistachio gelato, it would be good for sure.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've never seen.
That would be a
never
move.
seen that.
I would definitely shell some pistachios and put them on top of pistachio gelato if I ever had it. Now, would gelato make my stomach hurt as bad as and skin breakout as bad as ice cream does?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure why your body reacts that way to ice cream. I'll be honest with you.
Probably master sugar overload and lactose.
Well, there's still sugar in gelato. I've been told many times the difference between gelato and ice cream, and to this day I still can't tell you the difference between gelato and ice cream.
Google it.
All right,
here we go. Ice cream versus gelato.
let's see what we got. We're learning stuff here on the Road Show.
You have to every day of your life. Gelato translates to ice cream in Italian, but this dessert's texture is denser, smoother, and richer than American ice cream. Like ice cream, gelato uses milk, cream, and sugar, but it differs in proportions. Gelato uses less cream and more milk than ice cream, and typically contains no egg yolks or eggs at all.
Okay, so that's the egg difference.
Which I crush eggs, so
probably stick with ice cream.
No, neither. I'm never eating ice cream again in my life.
You're never eating ice cream again in your life, really?
No need.
I will be housing some ice cream soon. I love ice cream.
Yeah, it's not something
it's delicious. My guilty pleasure. What was that?
I said not me. It's not something I need.
Well, yeah, but it's a dessert. Delicious dessert.
I could never eat dessert again the rest of my life, and I'd be totally fine.
What do you have on your birthday? You don't get a dessert for your birthday?
Not even think about it. I would give it to someone else. Whoever at the table that likes dessert, they can have it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I eat a lot of food, so I don't have room for dessert. I drink a cappuccino.
Okay.
I don't leave room for dessert or like an espresso.
Just so civilized.
I just don't leave that if I was forced to, like, someone's like, I feel weird that you don't have anything. I'm like, all right, I'll get a cappuccino or an espresso. But I'm not. I have no desire to eat a bite of dessert.
You're definitely in the minority there.
That's okay. I don't just do what everyone else does.
You sure don't, Kulz. Definitely against the grain. So who do you like in the Buccaneers Texans?
Buccaneers. I like their defense. I'm going to just go with the better defense against the young quarterback in Houston. I think defenses have figured out Stroud a little bit. So I'm interested to see if Stroud makes the adjustments to beat the Bucs at home. Bucks are sliding. I think that matters too. Like they need to win a game if they want to stay in this race. So
Yeah, they definitely are sliding.
2nd and 10, 25 seconds. Oh, that was actually kind of a nice throw by Levis. 3rd and 10, 25 seconds left to half. Boom, 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 boom. 19-yard line.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans in this game.
Ooh.
Give me the home team, the home favorite.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I love Rashad though. Richard.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
I
love
love him this
Richard. He's
week.
in green like Richard. They run the ball to set up the field goal. And they'll probably take a timeout with 3 seconds remaining.
Could be a tie game going in half, 10-10, huh?
They took a timeout with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, see if they get this kick.
So yeah, that's who I have there. Next game, Colts Panthers.
Colts are 3-5, taking on the Panthers are 1-6 in Carolina.
I absolutely love the Panthers here.
Yeah, why is that?
Could not love them more. I think they figured something out. I talked about it on our last red light, green light episode. That nice kick. That I forget who their new call player is. Call player. I forget who their new play caller is. This is late for me. I start getting mush this late. And I had a big leg workout, so I'm just beat. So yeah, let's try to knock these out at halftime so I can be a vegetable for the second half. But Panthers, new play caller, used a lot more emotion. Seemed like there was some rhythm there on that Panthers offense. I just think they can stack 2 wins together here against a Colts team that's not that good. I know you love that stat, only team to score 20 points every game. I think they go under 20 this week. I think the Panthers defense flexes their muscles at home and just makes Minshew's life hell, and they get a win. Low scoring, ugly game. So,
yeah, I disagree. I think the Colts are the better team. I think the Colts offense has been playing much better than the Panthers. I know the Panthers did get a big win last week, but I don't think they get a win here. I think the Colts control the clock with their great running game, with the combo of Zach Moss and Jonathan Taylor, and Minshew gets it done. I think I like them pretty handsomely in this game.
yeah, the only thing that would have made me like the Panthers more is if Stroud won that game in the last second last week.
Yeah.
Because I do think the Panthers are a bad team, and stringing together 2 straight is a tall task for a team like that. So that's the only thing that keeps me against it. But I'm taking the Panthers still. I think it's an outstanding spot for them and a bad spot for the Colts.
Okay.
18. Yay. We got, dude.
Is this Kanye West?
This is Kanye West.
Chicago
Holy
guy.
shit.
What's going on? Yay. Thanks for joining the stream.
He must know.
Question,
It must be
18
because
PPR.
we're a Chicago pod, right?
Has to be.
Dude, fucking
18
easy,
PPR.
bro.
Should I trade away Jacobs and Amari for Cooper Kupp? Other running backs and wide receivers are Swift, Eckler, Pollard, Kyron, A-Chain, Deontay Johnson, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. So you would have Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase would be your 3 best wide receivers. And Swift and Eckler are great running backs. I still think
It's too rich for
Jacobs and
me.
Amari that's what I was just going to say. I think you're giving up a little too much for Cooper Kupp right now, especially with Stafford dealing with that injury. Cooper Kupp coming off 2 bad games. I'm sure he's going to bounce back if Stafford plays. Yeah, I mean, your wide receivers are good already. I think you can do better if you give up Jacobs and Amari. Although Cooper Kupp is a buy low. Would you rather, it calls just a question randomly with this topic, would you rather trade away Jacobs or Pollard? Just in hypothetically speaking, not in this.
You should be able to get more for
Specific
Pollard, I would think. So if you can get more for Pollard, go ahead and do that. But in this trade, I would rather keep Pollard. But I would rather get more for Pollard and keep Jacobs, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just think between Amon-Ra and Chase, you have those are I like both of them before I like Kupp. So
Yeah. Yeah, Kupp would be your third best wide receiver.
yeah.
But let us know. Give us some more context, or let us know if you have any other ideas.
Concert tickets. Actually, I did see that he had like a Satanist ritual at one of his concerts recently, which is not cool.
Like a legit.
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
I mean, there was always, conspiracy theorists are always throwing that Satanist ritual stuff out for concerts and stuff. But if it's legit, that worries me a little bit.
Yeah, dude. I'll show
That's
you.
crazy.
I'll send it to you.
Please send it my way. All right, so you're taking the Colts. I'm taking the Panthers. Our second game in a row that we differ.
It's not good.
Moving on to the next game, we have the New York Giants, are 2-6, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, who are 3-5. It's in Las Vegas. I like the Giants in this game. I think the Giants defense has been playing a lot better recently. Danny Dimes is coming back. You're sending it to me right now.
Here we go. He also would do Swift and Olave, who I forgot to mention, for Kupp.
Oh, you forgot to mention that you do have Olave. I wouldn't. It's still too rich. I don't think I would trade away Swift and Olave for Kupp. What about you, Kulz?
Nah. Like, I would rather... God, who would you rather have at this point, Amari or Olave?
That's hard. I think Olave. But that's tough. I mean, here, let's look at his team, right? So who would, if he wants Kupp, which clearly I'm guessing you're targeting Kupp. You want Kupp. He's a buy low candidate. So out of this entire roster, with Jacobs, Swift, Eckler, Pollard, Kyron, A-Chain, Deontay Johnson.
If you
know what I mean? Who would you
if you really want Kupp, then I would trade Olave and
it's got to be Jacobs.
Olave and Jacobs. I would keep Amari just because I like Amari. I think he has awesome games. Olave just doesn't look like he's in sync with Derek Carr. Yeah, and I don't know if that's like the style of receiver he is, or they just don't look good together. And Amari, we've seen him have outstanding games with Watson, and quite frankly, he's surprised me with Walker in there.
Yeah. So try offering him Jacobs and Olave for Kupp. See how that goes.
Yep.
All right. Satanic Ritual in Kanye West concert.
You can watch it later. You don't need to watch it right now. But yeah, it's definitely freaky and like it's not cool.
Okay. All right. So back to the Giants Raiders game. Giants are away in Las Vegas. I'm shocked that the majority of the people.
Anytime Easy. Love your homecoming album. It's legit. Chicago guys. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, come back and join us anytime. We're live all the time.
Anytime. You can come on. You can come on the pod. You can have the podcast. I actually don't even like him anymore, like as a
Kanye?
person, but I would love to have him on.
Yeah, that would
I would love to
be.
talk to him.
Yes.
I don't know that I would be nice, which would be an issue, but come on, Kanye West.
All right, so back to the Giants Raiders. I am shocked at the pick differential. 72% of the picks are on the Raiders. 28% of the picks are on the Giants. I'm siding with the Giants here. What's your gauge on this game?
So I was on the Giants until the firings, and now I'm flipping to the Raiders because I just think that those firings mean something because I think they're so like against Daniels. I think that the team was just like the players, like there was no, some players liked him, some didn't. Like the team players did not like Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
So I think like collectively as a team, they're gonna be like, all right, guys, like let's prove who we are now. We're the Raiders, and the Raiders guy is their head coach. Antonio Pierce is a player. He's a coach. He's a player's coach. He's gonna have these guys fired up to play for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you
He
see his
is a
press
Raider.
conference?
He is. So I think they're gonna win just because of that. Yeah, I saw his press conference, which was great. He's gonna change the culture, but like when you have a firing like that actually means something. Like let's say the Commanders got rid of Rivera right now. That wouldn't necessarily like motivate the Commanders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like getting rid of McDaniels, he was hated. He tried bringing the Patriot way to Raider Nation, which is just not the same. That's not how the Raiders are. Raiders are a fucking hard-nosed, smash-mouth football team. And Antonio Pierce understands that. He's a linebacker. That's the type of player he is. He is a Raider. He's going to have those guys ready to run through a fucking brick wall. So, you know, they have good players on that team. You know, is Aiden O'Connell great? No, but is he good enough to go out there, be a gunslinger? Jacobs has the best game of his season. Just throw the ball as much as you can towards Devontae. You're going to have the most motivated Devontae Adams that you've had all season, and that's typically not easy for opposing defenses. So I like the Raiders.
Yes. With all that being said, I just don't believe in Aiden O'Connell being able to get it done against this Giants defense, who's been a lot better lately. They've allowed 14 points to Buffalo, 7 points to Washington, 13 points to the Jets. They have 10 sacks in the last 2 games. Kayvon Thibodeau is playing out of his mind lately, and I just have more faith in this Giants defense and Daniel Jones coming back with Saquon Barkley. I'm the coaching firing is not enough for me to get behind the Raiders personally.
Got it. Eagles, Cowboys. I like the Eagles. I think this is a great spot for them. Cowboys looked outstanding last week. Public's gonna have watched that game thinking like, oh wow, Dax. It's just classic Cowboys. I think this spot, divisional
Cowboys.
Yeah, like looking good at home against a vulnerable team, playing out of their minds, perfect game. All the public thinks like, oh my God, the Cowboys are incredible. And then they go against a real team like Philly and get punched in the mouth. Dak has a bad game, and Jalen Hurts a little bit worried about his injury, but that team is so good. AJ Brown's so good. Eagles roll.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
Bang, bang, bird gang.
Yeah, the Cowboys are 5-2. Eagles are 7-1. I like the Eagles in this matchup as well. I think they're just they play well at home, and that's how I like to say, a tough barn to play in. You know,
tough barn. It's a tough barn to play in.
Yeah,
these chickens, they don't just let the hens come in there and take all the eggs.
Yeah, the Cowboys. I don't think they're as good of a team. They've been playing better lately. They've been getting Brandon Cooks involved a lot more. I do think this is a close game. I think it's a high-scoring game, but I think the Eagles win by a field goal.
All right, cool. Bengals, Bills. This is an interesting one. I can go either way on it.
Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football, fucking best game you could ever ask for. I could ever ask for. I'm a Bills fan, but I should be a Bengals fan. Love them both. Love it this game. I think it's going to be a lot of points. I really want to go with the Bills in my squad. But the Bengals and Joey B. I love Joey B. I'm going with the Bills. That's my squad. That is my squad.
Okay. All right. I'm taking the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow has woken up and is playing really, really good football. And Higgins getting more involved in the offense is crucial for their success. They beat the 49ers last week, which was a big win. Their defense is looking good. This could go either way.
I might flip a coin and just go with that because I don't want to be upset. Like I don't want to be upset watching Joey B win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
I never want to be upset when he wins. Which
what's the spread in this one? Let's see.
The spread is minus
2.
It was 1.5 earlier, so money's going to the Bengals right now. Sharp. Yeah, I know sharps are on both sides though. So
yeah, I like the Bengals here. The home team, the home favorite. Give me the Bengals to win this game.
This is the week, the biggest week with the most sharps on both sides of games. Usually they're not on both sides of games. Let's see what we got here.
Josh, welcome back. Would you do this trade in a 20-team PPR? Jaren Hall and Jacoby for DK. My roster is Lamar, JT, Aaron Jones, Tyreek, Christian Kirk, Kittle, and Jacoby. Other guy has Purdy on bye and is 1-6 and needs a win. Yes, he does. So he's trading for Jaren Hall to get that win. Silly guy. But I would do Jaren.
Yes, that means nothing for you or anyone. One game Jaren Hall rental means literally nothing.
Yeah, I have zero confidence that Jaren Hall is the starter after this week. I think that's Josh Dobbs. So, Jacoby for DK, I'd do it. Jaren Hall for Jaren Hall and Jacoby for DK, I'd do it. So go ahead and make your team better, Josh.
What a fucking play. I don't know. That was Pat Pete. I don't know Josh, but I like Josh. He's always here he's always asking questions. Josh, you are a true roadie. You're appreciated, brother. And Josh Dobbs is going to make you look smart in this trade.
Kulz, quick question for you. Do you like DK or Christian Kirk rest of season?
I like Josh.
You like Josh rest of season?
I like DK. DK.
Yeah, DK over Christian Kirk. I think I'd agree with that. It just seems very close to me, and I just kind of was curious what you thought with that. So, DK becomes a starter for you.
Yep.
Big Josh fan. Thank you, Josh, very much. All right. I'm taking the Bengals. You're taking the Bills. One last game, and it's the Chargers.
If you're taking the Bengals, then I will take the Bills.
I am taking the Bengals, and I don't think I'm going to be switching.
Just so we have more differences, and I can get a bigger lead on you.
Well, we'll go over the
differences,
current standings after this game.
Okay.
The Chargers taking on the Jets. The Jets are at home.
Yep.
Chargers coming off a dominant win against the Chicago Bears last week.
Yep.
68% of the picks are on the Chargers, 32% on the Jets. What is the spread? I'm curious.
3.5.
Chargers are favored by 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, give me the home dogs. Give me the home dogs.
Win?
I think the Jets. Huh?
Do you have Jets to win?
Yeah. You have the Chargers?
I currently have the Chargers selected to win. However, I would be looking for a middle because I am going to put the Jets home dog 3.5 in that super contest that I'm in. Like 100%.
I like that.
They'll be a super
like that.
contest team. So there's a very good chance I switch it to the Jets by game time because I don't want to be sitting here cheering for a middle. That's just not my style.
Yeah.
Huge run,
Josh.
Najee. Oh,
Josh is a Vikings fan, so he hopes Dobbs does well. Yeah, I think he does, man. I don't have much confidence in Jaren Hall to play so well that he takes the starting job, although it is possible. But Josh Dobbs was the best quarterback on the market. I know Kulz had mentioned that, so I agree with it completely. And I think Dobbs is a good fit for this offense. So I think you guys still have you guys are still in the playoff hunt with Josh Dobbs opposed to Jaren Hall. If you were to go with Jaren Hall the rest of the season, I'd be a little worried for your postseason run.
Yeah, I actually like this Dobbs move. Sorry, I'm just watching the game. I didn't hear anything you said, so I don't know if I'm.
Well, go ahead. Talk
I do
to Josh.
like Dobbs. I think
Tell him
Dobbs.
why.
I think Dobbs is a good move. Like that was the best move the Vikings could have made to be competitive this year. So I mean, Dobbs has been he's played in a playoff game last year. Should have won it, but Vikings. I think there's other issues that are going to hold them back this year than quarterback play. So I think it's a convenient excuse that Kirk got injured because that could be the fallback. But that line's bad, the defense is bad. So the Vikings, if the Vikings can be a team where their defense shows up at home and it's a tough place to play, then maybe you could talk playoffs still. But Dobbs will not be the issue. Like he's going to do enough to win games, keep you in games. He did it with the fucking Cardinals. So
yeah. Now you're giving him Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. So the defense needs to show up. The offensive line needs to protect him, and then he'll do his job. You can be confident in that. So, Vikings were a team that wanted to show Jefferson that they're serious about him and making the playoffs every year, including if Kirk Cousins goes down. So, it's a big play for the future of keeping him in Minnesota, but also, I like it.
All right. Good to go.
Chargers,
Josh,
Jets. Yeah, that's what I had there.
Yeah, so you're going what's your final verdict for right now is the Chargers.
Yeah, but like I said, I could very well see myself changing it before game time if I remember. Just because I don't like to cheer for the 3.5, but cheer for the Chargers to win.
Yeah. All right. So as a quick recap for the current standings right now, Shane O'Mac and Kulz are tied in 14th place. You guys are both 72 and 50. And I am right behind Kulz. And
Shane O'Mac. Wait.
Shane O'Mac, shocker of the week.
It's great.
Love it.
Shane O'Mac.
Yeah. Tied up with 72 and 50. You guys have kind of been that way for the last couple of weeks. And I have been tailing you guys consistently a few games back. I am currently 3 games behind you guys, sitting at 69 and 53. So I need a big win. Need a big win this week. We're both on the Chiefs. We're both on the Falcons. We're both on the Browns. We are both on the Packers. Both on the Patriots. We are both on the Saints, both on the Ravens. Here's where we start to differ. You have the Bucks, I have the Texans.
Oh.
I have the Colts, you have the Panthers.
Flag.
I have the Giants, you have the Raiders. I have the Bengals, you have the Bills. So we have four games that we differ.
All
and
at the
depending
end.
on which way you go,
Yeah.
all at the end, yeah. And depending on which way we go, you go with the Chargers versus Jets. I have Jets, and you potentially will be switching if I had to guess. So
And I potentially would switch on to the Bengals as well. So I'll have to hopefully remember. I should be home this weekend, all weekend. I am in Austin, and I should be home watching football, so I should remember.
okay.
I just don't. I'm not signed into that ESPN account on my phone, so I can't do it on the fly, or I just don't.
Okay.
I'm sure I could sign in and sign out and make it happen, but
yeah. So the three main games I'm looking at is that I need the Texans, the Colts, and the Giants. Big wins there. If I can get those three, I'll be in a good spot for next week.
yeah, those are three fucking really good teams, so you're in a good spot.
Yeah, well, you have the Bucks, the Panthers, and Raiders. So those teams you picked are really good teams as well. So good for you, Coles. All right. Well, I think that about does it. We're gonna hit the road here and watch the rest of this game and kind of unwind. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys are the best roadies out there. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell. We are always live at youtube.com/sportsethos. Follow us on Twitter at fantasy_trucker, at Kulz_sports, at Fantasy Roadshow. Please check out the Substack, thefantasyroadshow.substack.com, and do yourself a favor. Go to www.rule1proteins.com, enter promo code ROADIES40 at checkout to get 40% off. Get you some good taste in protein, get you some good taste in amino acids, some electrolytes. Start doing yourself a favor and get healthy with Rule 1 proteins. You won't be disappointed.
40% off. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can't do better than that. All right. Well, other than that, we'll see you guys for Sunday's start sit early morning, 10 a.m. Be there and get all your questions answered from the road show.
And do not forget to join the ASMR after show.